I'm very happy to use these core skills because, students are acquiring or they got, what we call metacognitive skills, and now they're really implementing it in the classroom. Now, and you know that metacognitive skills can help them in promoting their thinking processes, and they're going to think out loud about, the corrective answer. And the most important, and they're really applying it in their classroom because most of them are teachers. And now they are becoming problem solvers and self-regulated, and ultimately they're going to structure their own proposal because I'm teaching them research methodology course. Now, why it's important for me, because I engaged my student in the learning process. I'm going to generalize, this critical thinking in other courses because, I had positive feedback from my students.
I think teaching core skills is very essential because core skills will allow us to build scientifically literate students, digitally literate students, students that are lifelong learners. They can deal with their future problems, they can communicate, they can listen to each other, they can be creative, and at the end they can be good citizens in reality. When I started working with core skills, I'm trying now to find new teaching strategies that will allow me to implement in my classes. And in science specifically, I'm implementing inquiry-based teaching, problem-based teaching, investigative method, cooperative method. I'm integrating ICT, all these to allow students to search for evidence, to look at things from different perspectives. We ask open-ended questions. I give them always feedback. We discuss, and they are able to reach the information based on evidence. And this enhanced a lot their own critical thinking.
The core skills are essential for the students because students of today don't need information. They can do that without us. They need to be taught how to think and where to get the information from and how to process it so that they can acquire the deep learning that they need in their lives. What it has done to me as a practitioner is that I think it has literally revolutionized the way I teach, but also the way I learn. Because when I implemented them, I learned a lot from my students as well. I learned from changing the methodology. It also helped me create a safe and happy atmosphere in class that was conducive to learning, that was conducive for exchange, where everyone felt that it was okay to make mistakes, it was okay not to know the real answer. What was important was to probe further. What I would like to do, I'd like to reassess what I did. I'd like to work on it over the summer, add things to it, go deeper, make sure that the students are very well aware at the beginning of the session what we're doing, and implement it and then assess it again, and work with my peers, work with the fellow professors who are teaching the same courses so that I can gain from their experience and share my experience with them, and together we can collaboratively come with an approach, especially for the dry courses at the Lebanese University, that can really bring them to life and give the students a maximum benefit.
Once we started to integrate the core skills in our courses, the courses became more alive and students were way more engaged and interested in the course. Not only from the student side, but also from my side as a teacher. My course was really more structured thanks to the core skills, because I had to review my syllabus and to know where and how to integrate my core skills. Not only that, I have integrated the core skills in my classes, and my students are in-service teachers. They love the way I taught and they integrated them in their own classes. And this way we came with a big change on the university level and on the schools level. students both at the university and in the schools were very motivated, were engaged, and they were so creative. We used to limit their creativity before that, because we used to give closed-ended questions and very strict instructions. With the core skills, we introduced the open-ended questions, and we help the students and we encourage them to have different perspectives and to solve issues in a non-routine way, and to be encouraged to solve non-routine questions and issues and problems. After experimenting this for a full semester, I decided to integrate the core skills in my syllabus. I want them to be visible, encouraging my students to do the same. I'm not the only faculty member using this. We're around 12 persons. We will meet soon and we'll figure out a solution to make our colleagues who are convinced change their way of teaching and integrate the core skills to help and to foster our students to become more creative, to go deeper in the learning process, and to give us perfect projects, really amazing projects, and to help their students in the schools to learn in a better and a fun way, if I may say.